Have you ever felt a pang of jealousy in a relationship? You're not alone. This emotion, often painted in a negative light, is a universal human experience. Jealousy, in its most basic form, is a reaction to a perceived threat to a valued relationship. It's a complex cocktail of emotions, driven by factors like insecurity, fear, and past experiences, all stirring together in our minds and hearts. Jealousy is a normal part of human relationships, but it's important to recognize when it becomes unhealthy. It can act as a signal, a red flag, indicating that something within us or our relationship requires attention. It can be a call to action, prompting us to communicate our fears and insecurities with our partner, fostering a deeper understanding and connection. However, it's not always as straightforward. Jealousy can sometimes spiral out of control, turning from a mild discomfort to a raging storm, causing emotional turmoil, breeding resentment, and eroding trust. This is when jealousy becomes toxic, a destructive force capable of tearing apart the strongest bonds. So what triggers jealousy? It can stem from various sources. Perhaps it's a lingering insecurity, a ghost from a past relationship, or a deep-seated fear of not being enough. It could be a lack of trust, or the fear of losing someone we deeply care about. Every person's jealousy has its own unique flavor, its own unique story. Understanding the nature of jealousy is the first step towards managing it. It requires self-awareness, a willingness to introspect and acknowledge our emotions. We must strive to understand why we feel the way we do and how our feelings are affecting our relationships. Remember, it's okay to feel jealous. It's a part of being human, but it's also important to not let jealousy control you or your relationship. It's about finding a balance, about learning to navigate through these emotions and using them as tools for growth and understanding. Jealousy, like any other emotion, requires understanding and management to prevent it from damaging your relationship. Jealousy doesn't just appear out of nowhere, it has triggers. Let's delve into some of the most common catalysts that can ignite the green-eyed monster within us. One of the main triggers of jealousy is a lack of trust. This could stem from a previous betrayal, or simply a fear of being hurt. When trust is shaky, we become more prone to suspicion and doubt, which can easily stoke feelings of jealousy. Next up is insecurity. If you're not feeling secure in yourself or your relationship, it's like you're on a boat in choppy waters. No matter how calm the sea appears, you're constantly on edge, waiting for the next wave to hit. Insecurity can make us perceive threats where there are none, and these imagined threats can feed jealousy. Then there's past experiences. Our past relationships and experiences significantly shape how we view the world. If you've been cheated on in the past, or if you grew up witnessing infidelity, you might be more prone to feelings of jealousy. It's like a ghost from the past that keeps haunting the present. Interestingly, jealousy can also be triggered by comparison, thanks to our innate social nature. We compare our relationships, our partners, and ourselves to others, often without even realizing it. And when we feel we're falling short, jealousy can creep in. Lastly, let's not forget about the fear of loss. When we deeply care for someone, the thought of losing them is terrifying. This fear can trigger jealousy, especially when we perceive someone or something as a potential threat to our relationship. It's important to understand that these triggers are not a one-size-fits-all. They vary from person to person, shaped by individual experiences, beliefs, and perceptions. But recognizing these triggers is the first step towards managing jealousy. By understanding what sparks our jealousy, we're better equipped to address it, communicate about it, and ultimately keep it under control. Jealousy doesn't always manifest in the same way. It can take on different forms. Indeed, the many faces of jealousy can be as diverse as the individuals experiencing it. One common manifestation is controlling behavior. This may include wanting to know where a partner is at all times, dictating who they can spend time with, or even monitoring their online activity. It's a misguided attempt to maintain a sense of security, but it often does more harm than good, eroding trust and fostering resentment. Jealousy can also breed constant worry and insecurity. The fear of losing a partner can become obsessive, causing people to constantly question their partner's fidelity or view innocent interactions as potential threats. This constant state of worry can be draining and lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy, as the strain on the relationship may push the partner away. In some cases, jealousy can even escalate to paranoia. This is when jealousy becomes a pervasive, consuming force. It's an extreme form of insecurity that can lead to irrational fears and accusations without any concrete evidence. Paranoia can be particularly damaging, causing significant distress and potentially leading to the breakdown of the relationship. It's vital to remember that these manifestations are not definitive proof of jealousy. They could be symptoms of other underlying issues, such as anxiety disorders or past traumas. It's always recommended to seek professional help if these behaviors persist or cause significant distress. Though jealousy can present itself in these concerning ways, it's not inherently bad. In fact, a certain level of jealousy can even be beneficial, acting as a sign of care or investment in the relationship. It becomes a problem when it's excessive or starts to control the relationship. Understanding how jealousy manifests can help in identifying it and addressing it effectively. By recognizing these signs, we can begin to understand our emotions better, address them healthily, and ultimately foster stronger, more secure relationships. Not all jealousy is toxic. There's a difference between healthy and unhealthy jealousy. Let's dive into this distinction. Healthy jealousy is a natural emotion that can emerge in relationships. It's a sign of love and care, a reaction to a potential threat to the bond that you share with your partner. It can serve as a signal, encouraging open communication about feelings and concerns. For instance, you might feel a twinge of jealousy when your partner spends a lot of time with a new friend. This is a normal response, and discussing it can lead to deeper understanding and connection. However, jealousy becomes unhealthy when it's persistent, intense, and not based on any real threat. Unhealthy jealousy is marked by constant suspicion, obsessive thoughts, and controlling behavior. It can stem from deep-seated insecurities and fears, rather than love or care. It's when you start to question your partner's every move, when you demand their undivided attention, when you can't bear the thought of them interacting with others. This type of jealousy can be detrimental to a relationship, eroding trust and causing emotional distress. So, how can you differentiate between the two? Look out for signs like excessive questioning about your partner's activities, a need to control their interactions, or a tendency to invade their privacy. These are red flags indicating unhealthy jealousy. Healthy jealousy, on the other hand, prompts conversations about feelings and strengthens the bond between partners. In essence, healthy jealousy is about love, care, and communication. Unhealthy jealousy, conversely, is about control, insecurity, and fear. It's crucial to recognize and address these distinctions to maintain a balanced and fruitful relationship. Remember, it's completely normal to experience jealousy. What matters is how you handle it. Open communication, understanding, and respect are key to managing these emotions and fostering a healthy relationship. Being able to tell the difference between healthy and unhealthy jealousy is key in addressing this complex emotion. Jealousy can be managed and overcome. It's all about communication, empathy, and self-awareness. Let's unpack that a bit. To manage jealousy, open communication is key. This means expressing your feelings honestly and directly, but it also means listening. It's crucial to understand your partner's perspective, to hear their feelings, their thoughts, and their concerns. It's not just about talking, it's about really hearing what the other person is saying. Next, empathy plays a significant role. This means putting yourself in your partner's shoes and trying to understand their point of view. Remember, just because you experience jealousy doesn't necessarily mean your partner has done something wrong. They may be just as confused or hurt by your reactions. By empathizing with them, you can better understand their feelings and actions, which can help diffuse any potential conflicts. Finally, self-awareness is vital. This means being aware of your own feelings and reactions. What are the triggers that spark your jealousy? Are they rational or irrational? Recognizing these triggers can help you manage your reactions and emotions better. It's also important to understand that your feelings are valid. It's okay to feel jealous at times, but it's how you handle these feelings that truly matters. Now, overcoming jealousy doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, patience, and a lot of self-reflection, but the rewards are well worth the effort. Overcoming jealousy can lead to a stronger, more secure relationship. It can help build trust, foster open communication, and create a deeper bond between you and your partner. Remember, everyone experiences jealousy at some point. It's a common emotion, but it doesn't have to be a destructive one. With understanding, empathy, and open communication, you can turn jealousy from a negative force into an opportunity for growth and deepening of your relationship. Overcoming jealousy can strengthen your relationship and build a stronger bond with your partner. Jealousy is a complex emotion, but understanding its root causes and how to manage it can make a world of difference in your relationship. We've explored the intricacies of jealousy, from its triggers such as lack of trust, insecurity, or past experiences, to its manifestations, which can vary widely. We've also distinguished between healthy and unhealthy jealousy, emphasizing that managing this emotion requires self-awareness, empathy, and effective communication. Remember, it's okay to feel jealous sometimes. It's a common emotion. However, it's crucial to address it in a healthy way, ensuring it doesn't become a toxic element in your relationship. Communication is key. Share your feelings with your partner and try to understand theirs as well. If you resonate with any of the topics mentioned, consider seeking professional help for yourself and/or with your partner. And don't forget to share your experiences in the comments section. Remember, you're not alone in this. A like and subscribe to join us on a journey of discovery as we seek to understand the fundamental aspects of human behavior, emotions, cognition, and relationships. Self-improvement and mindfulness starts with an understanding of our behavior and those around us. Here at Human Nature Explained, we believe that by having this knowledge, we can gain valuable insights into ourselves and others, fostering empathy, compassion, and personal growth. Until next time.